Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirrabbilalamin. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. May the peace, mercy, and blessings of Allah be upon you all. And welcome to our program. For this video, we will have this is season 1 and part 1 of our program Islamic Compass. Okay, and the title for this video is The Rights of a Muslim Over to a Muslim. Okay, let's welcome the speaker, Ustads Muhammad Malik. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, Ustads, the time is yours.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah, today we start our new program, Islamic Compass. We start by the first topic about rights. What's the rights for the Muslim to your brother Muslim? And also we will talk about the rights of your God, your Lordship, and the rights of your Lord, and the rights of your to your prophet, and the rights to your parents, the rights to your wife, the rights to your children. All that, inshallah, we try to explain in this series 1 in the Islamic Compass about the rights. Today we start about the rights to Muslim over other Muslim or his brother in Islam, in the faith. In the hadith, and Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, عن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه. I read it in Arabic first. عن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه قال قال الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم حق المسلم على المسلم 6. قيل يا رسول الله وما هن؟ قال إذا لقيته فسلم عليه، وإذا دعاك فأجبه، وإذا استنصحك فأنصح له، وإذا عطس فحمد الله فشمته، فإذا حمد الله فشمته، وإذا مرض فعده، وإذا مات فاتبعه. رواه مسلم. هنا we have 6 rights for every Muslim to his brother Muslim. He know him or you don't know him. You need to do that. 6 rights. First one, if you meet your brother, you need to say to him, greatness him. You need to say, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's very important. This is number 1. If you meet him, fasallim alayhi. You need to greet him. And also, he need also to answer you. You said, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Then he said, Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Then this is the first rights. If you meet your brother, you need to say salam or greet him. Second one, إذا دعاك فأجبه. If any brother invites you to visit him or to eat or to come to the wedding or to come to the aqiqah or invite you, you need to answer and to respond. Especially if he invite you about eating food or any invitation, you need to go. If invite you to drink coffee or invite you, you need to reply. Your rights, not refuse. Some people, they feel shy, they refuse, or no, it's from the rights. Your rights to your brother to respond and to answer his invitation. And some people, they blame, oh, I am busy or something. No. You imagine, if you are fasting and someone invites you, you cancel your fasting that day. If that fasting is not in Ramadan, example, fasting in the Sunnah, you need to cancel that if someone invites you, especially about wedding or something.
MashaAllah.
Yes, it's one of the rights. Like the first one is something very important to greet people. Who you know or you don't know, you need to greet. You need to say Assalamu alaikum. Second one, invitation. You know him or you don't know him. If invite you, especially if invite all people, example in the masjid today, oh, today you come in my house, eat or something like that, you need to respond. You cannot be shy or skip from that for any other reason. You do your part because that you mean it's rights. You mean you have a big reward if you respond and you do your rights. يقول النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم من دعاكم فأجيبوا. Have another hadith, the Prophet, he said, who the one invite you, you need to answer and you need to respond and you need to go for his invitation. Other one, number 3, it's also very important for the Muslim as a rights. When person asks you help as advice, if you have that kind of advice, you need to answer and you need to help him. Is there anyone asking as a consultant or advising, he asks advice, he have some problem, then ask you to have advice. Oh, you need to give advice, especially if you know. You cannot skip from that. Because in the hadith, Prophet said, Ad-Deenun Nasiha. The religion is about advices to others. But you do it in the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with justice and with the teaching of the Prophet. You should at least you have a knowledge about that topic and try to make justice, because anyone ask you advice or ask you what he will do, example, have some problem, how he fix that, you need to stand beside him and try to fix that problem with him and give him the best advice with the knowledge. You get this point?
Yes.
Yes, because sometimes happening.
Yes.
And also always your formula is to bring something interest and to spoil something bad. This is how you fix problem also. Try your best to do that. It's not only giving advice to stand beside him if he is wrong. No. That's why Prophet in the hadith said, "Unsur akhaka zaliman aw madluma." Zaliman, if he have some problem, you need to stand beside him or someone against him or something. But madluma, I mean, Zaliman, if he makes something wrong, you need to stop him. You need to talk with him. That's wrong. It's not compared with our religion teaching. You need to stand in front of him. It's not only standing beside your brother if he is wrong. No. Then your advice, the formula of that, you bring something good and spoil something bad. Sometimes people, they go to give him advice. They think they are giving good advice, but it's wrong. Example about married or separate, divorce. Some people go direct to the divorce. No, you need to try your best to unite the family, not to interfering to destroy the relationship. They should use wisdom and give advice in the right way and try your best to bring something interest or fix the problem, not add another problem or add fire. Some people today, they add fire, more gasoline in the problem. And also you need to give him good advice when, especially in the transaction, the business, not to be with your brother to make a monkey business or shitting. No, they need to stand in the right path, not because of the business or because of the income. No. You get this point? You have
Yes.
some happen that with you or something?
Yes, yes.
So number 2, number 1, greatness.
Greetings.
Your rights. Yes, greatness. Second one, it's about response, invitation. Anyone invite you, you need to answer that and you need to go. Number 3, if he asks advice, you need to
help, advice.
Give him the right advice in the right way.
With wisdom.
Yes. Number 4, it's something easy. Prophet said, إذا عطس فحمد لله فحمد الله فشمته. عطس, you mean sneezing. If you have a sneeze and then you said Alhamdulillah, you need to say Yarhamukumullah. Then he reply Yarhamna Yarhamkumullah. You have a sneeze.
Can you repeat that? When it's the reply?
Atasa, atasa.
Atasa.
You mean sneeze? If you have.
Yes, yes, yes. What's the reply? Yes. If someone.
If you have a sneeze, you said Alhamdulillah.
Yes.
Then I will say Yarhamkumullah.
Your
Yarhamukum.
yarhamukum
Allah.
Allah. Yarhamukum Allah.
What's that? Yarhamukum Allah. You mean Allah bless rahma, mercy. The mercy of Allah be to you or upon you or something. About the mercy. Yarhamukum Allah.
Okay.
Yes, and then he will reply also, Yahdikum Allah wa yuslih balakum. Either you should, he said Alhamdulillah. If he don't say Alhamdulillah, I no need to say to him, Yarhamkum Allah. The first, when he's sneezing, you should, he said Alhamdulillah. Then you said,
Yes.
Yarhamkum Allah. It's just obligatory.
Okay.
Have some reason, have something, have some wisdom behind that, because that sneezing have something, yani, maybe at that moment have something update in your body or something, you need this kind of mercy, and you praise Allah also, you said Alhamdulillah, you thankful Allah. Have something behind that, have some wisdom. For us
Well,
here, we need to follow.
there is updating, or maybe you have virus. What?
No, it's I think something in the body, like update or something happen. I don't know, in the science way, have something.
Update?
Maybe you can read about it. What will happen to the body in that moment? Why? Because why we need to say Alhamdulillah? And another one, he said, Yarhamkumullah. You praise Allah, and the one ask the mercy of Allah come to you. You don't have something.
Okay.
Maybe you can research, make researching,
Okay.
research about it. This number 4. Number 5. إذا مرض فعده. عيادة المريض. If he sick, you need to visit your brother, so that especially who the one have a rights to you, your neighbor, your family, relatives from your wife, or relatives from your father, or then you visit anyone sick. It's your obligatory this, and this is your right to them, or he's looking for his right. You need to visit him.
Okay.
And that is one of the best good deeds you can do. Then one of the rights to your brother Muslim, you should, if he is sick, you need to visit him. Not ignore him or something. No, you need to visit in the hospital, or if you're not allowed visiting, at least have a call, have a message, have something. Yani. One of the beauty in Islam now, we can connect in the Islamic beauty. But here today we talk about the rights. This number 5.
Okay.
Number 6 in the last, حق المسلم على المسلم اتباع جنازته. From the rights, it's about follow his janaza. When he dead, you need to follow until the grave. When in the cemetery, when they bury him in the grave, you need to go and make the prayer and make the dua for them, and you have a big reward in that also. If you go follow the janaza, you follow the burial until the grave, until they bury him, you have a big reward. They said qiratan, 2 qirat, something heavy. They said 1 qirat, it's like big mountain. Reward for that. If you go to janaza, you follow the one dead, your brother. You know him or you don't know him. Janaza for the Muslim, you need to go and you pray and stay there until they bury him.
Okay.
This is the 6 rights for the Muslim. Who the one, you know him or you don't know him, it's part of your rights. Special for who the one you know, special family, relatives, neighbor. Oh, this is very important. But the greatness is general for everyone. You meet him, you need to say Assalamu alaikum. Then this is the 6. You can repeat that, number 1.
First, greetings, saying Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Second, response to his or her invitation. If there is an event, third, give him advice with wisdom, help him or her. Fourth, when someone is sneezing, they will said, Alhamdulillah, and you will reply, Yarhamamukum Allah.
Yes.
And then the fifth, visit your brother if he is sick or have illness. And the last one is go to his burial.
Oh, that's all. I think this is the six rights, I think. And that make the relationship strong and the brotherhood also strong way and make the community in the peaceful way and have, I mean, the right way of living. And this is one of actually one of the beauty in Islam. And the same time today we talk about the rights. This is part one, rights for the Muslim to his over his other Muslim or his brother Muslim.
Okay.
That's all that about today. If
We
you
have
have any,
we have question here, Ustads.
yes.
You said a while ago that we need to respond his invitation if we have akika, um, wedding,
Yes,
or yeah. If you have valid reason, what will you do?
you have.
Valid reason.
Yeah, accept. But you mean one of that the condition. If you are a fasting, you need to cancel your fasting because of that day invitation. If he invite you before 3 days or 4 days, and
Yes.
you have planned to fast or something, you need to cancel that. But if you have another reason, example, you are traveling or you have some work, it's
Yes.
okay. But normal, try your best to go. I mean, don't create some reason. Some people they make some reason without any true reason. I mean, just because he don't go, he'd like to go or something, or he feel lazy or interesting. No, it's one of the rights. You mean, if you respond, it's you have a big reward
Okay.
like the greatness, visiting the one sick, response, the one invite you, all that. You have one of the big, actually big good, or great good deeds. If you are looking for if you are, you have that mind thinking about competition and about gaining reward. I mean,
Yes.
that sixth way, it's the opportunity to have a big reward, and you need to take that opportunity. As we talk today about the Islamic compass, we try to make the direction for how to gain more reward and what's the direction for the goodness, for the success, I mean.
Okay. Because if you want to go to their events, then you will need to have lots of reasons, right?
Yes, yes.
Because if you don't want, then you have a lots of reasons.
No,
If you want,
you think about the result of that, the blessing, the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's why today we talk about the compass. I try to give you the success way and the direction way to be in the right path, in the light way.
okay,
Yes, this is our topic actually, or our program today, inshallah. We
okay.
start by this Islamic compass.
I have another question here, Studs. I heard before. I want to refresh my knowledge now. What is how many rewards in if you go to the boreal? I think there is a mountain of rewards. If
Yes,
you
two qirat. Qirat, they said one qirat, something for heavy for kilo, you mean, or something. It's like a big mountain named mountain named Uhud in Medina al-Munawwara in Saudi Arabia. Have a mountain there in Medina,
okay,
the city of the Prophet. Have big mountain named Mountain Uhud. He said if you go to that, you have a two qirat, like one qirat, it's like that mountain
one mountain
reward. You have two mountain reward.
in Jannah. Yes.
Reward as a reward, yes.
How in the Philippines? What the heights of that mountain? If you have
I don't know. It's not too much height, but it's large, little bit big mountain, large.
Maybe
I don't.
Mount Apo, no?
No, 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 not like that. No, less,
Okay.
less,
Oh,
smaller, smaller.
okay, okay. I think that's all, Ustads.
Yes.
Jazakallah khair.
Shukran, shukran.
And to those
Wabiyak.
who watch this video, please don't forget to share and like. And if you have comments, comment down below. And please subscribe our YouTube channel. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.